Peggy 3.
Alright mate, how you doing? And welcome back to the Play Like a Legend Championships presented by Xbox One. Now last weekend we hosted the Season 3 finals live in the Gfinity Arena. It was another great tournament as usual, and we're going to be reviewing all the action from it in today's show. I'm not on my own, I'm joined by my esteemed co-host Mr. Dave Bythway, pro FIFA player. Dave, give me 3 words that summed up Season 3.
3 words, that's a little difficult, but off the top of my head I'll go with goals, shocks, and for you of course, shirts.
Okay, goals, shocks and shirts, we'll get into more of that later. We're also going to be revealing the winner of our Season 2 Goal of the Season competition, and we'll give you all the details of our Season 3 Goal of the Season competition, which you can enter and perhaps pick yourself up some legends. But first of all, Dave, let's talk about the group stages. Any big shocks in there for you?
I don't feel like there was too many shocks in there, but one name that does stand out is Tass, who failed to make it out of his group.
Yeah, he didn't make it out. We've seen him get to the quarterfinals before. Why didn't it work out for Tass?
Well, we saw in the previous show that his team was possibly the best in the tournament, and unfortunately for him, it just didn't click. Okay,
well, let's take a look at the quarterfinals now, the last 8. We can see on the screen who played who at this stage. And there's quite a lot of newcomers that made it through. 4 of the 8 were actually new to the competition. That's great for Play Like a Legend, isn't it?
Yeah, that's absolutely satistic for the tournament. I mean, we had Asa, Dr. Ohano and Marlott both make it out of the groups.
Yeah, a couple of German guys. They actually faced off against each other in a German v German matchup. And what do you remember from that game?
Well, it was a really tight game. It finished 2-1 overall to Marlott. He won the first game 2-0, Ace Dr. Ohano won the second game 1-0, and it was a bit of a shock to be honest, because in Germany this year, Ace Dr. Ohano has won quite a lot, and obviously you can't be too happy about that because he was your prediction.
Yes, he was. Another prediction bites the dust for me. Thanks for reminding me about that, Dave. Let's not dwell on it, let's move on. Another big quarterfinal was between our finalist from Season 2, Ty Walton, and newcomer ex-Poacher. What happened in that one?
Yeah, this was a massive shock. Ty Walton actually went out at this stage. He lost 1-0 to Poacher, who was a newcomer, so straight away he would have been taking a lot of confidence off the back of that. Ty right away from the start, he was having no luck in the game. Unfortunately for him, he changed to a 4-3-1-2, which is, in my opinion, a formation that you would change to when you're losing. He changed to that at 0-0, but as soon as he changed to that, he actually went 1-0 down.
It was great stuff from Poacher as well. Another newcomer going further into the semi-finals, and we saw a lot of shocks throughout the day. It was great stuff.
Yeah, it kind of set the precedence for the rest of the tournament, to be honest, because in the other quarterfinals, it was just shocks all over the place.
Okay, moving on to the other quarterfinals now, and all 4 of the guys taking part in these were French. The French scene just absolutely dominating Ultimate Team competitively at the moment, and the first quarterfinal was between Epsilon Rocky and Emmy Boost. What do you remember from that game?
Yeah, 2 very attacking players, and it showed on the scoreline. Emmy actually won that game 5-3. It was a little bit of a shock, but he deserved to win the game.
Yeah, it was a good game, that one. Emmy got through, and the other quarterfinals saw our returning champion, Vitality Brian, taking on again 62. Brian booked his place in the semi with a win, but it wasn't that convincing, was it?
No, he really scraped through. It was a really uncharacteristic performance from him, not what we used to see, and he even scored a late goal in that to take him through.
Okay, well, let's move on to the semi-finals now, the first of which saw the 2 newcomers go up against each other, ex-Poacher versus Marlott.
Chance here for Marlott. That's a great turn. Oh, it's a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Das ist sehr gut, ja? Chance. Ramirez. Oh, it's in there. Okay. Even Stevens. Balassi. Oh, there you go. I told you. Our first German finalist will be here at the Play Like a Legend Championships. Oh, it's a ball though. Poacher. Goal. Wow, that's nice. Right, the whistle. We are going to be going to the silver goal for the third match day. Ramirez has got the ball. He's on his own. But he's good enough, Ramirez, going forward and defensively. Oh, what a goal from Poacher!
You're through to the final. Will you do anything differently or just keep playing the way you are?
I'll just keep playing the way I am, with the same formation, same cards, and hope for the best.
Well, it was a great semi-final, this one, and you had 2 quite contrasting personalities. We had the very young British Poacher, quite shy, quite shocked to even got this far in the tournament. And then you had the German Marlott, who was very single-minded, very focused, and looked like he was confident to get the whole way, maybe into the final, but he didn't do it. Why do you think he didn't?
It's interesting that you mentioned that Poacher was slightly unconfident in his interviews, because when he plays, he's like the complete opposite. He's extremely confident, he throws skills here, there and everywhere. He had quite a lot of chances in the game, but he didn't take them. However, he didn't change his style of play, he just kept going.
It was great that Poacher, as a newcomer, got all the way to the final, and it's great inspiration for you guys watching at home as well, because if you are new to the scene, you can go to gfinity.net/legends, register to play, and before you know it, you could be in the final, like Poacher. So hopefully we'll see some of you at the grand final. But sticking with the tournament in season 3, let's talk about the other semi-final between the two Frenchmen, Vitality Brian and Emmy Boost.
Balotelli found some space initially, checks back once, pulls the ball back to Sanchez! Brilliant! Now joined by some attacking crowd. Benzema with the ball over the top, Ronaldo! Round the goalkeeper and scores! Brilliant reply. Oh my goodness! Where's that come from? This is Ronaldo territory, but they're going to play it short. All in, Ronaldo's going to collect it! Simple goal! It's 2-2. Early on here, Ronaldo, can he finish this? When he's got the space, he's got the goal. It looks pretty, but it's not been effective so far. Ibrahimovic now, Ronaldo! Goal! Back on the Torre, Bale, Ibrahimovic, over the top! Oh my goodness! What a phenomenal goal by Ibrahimovic! An absolutely stunning strike, takes him through to the final. Emmy wins.
Now you won with Ibrahimovic. Do you have Ibrahimovic in your team because Brian has him in his team?
Yes, little, yes. Yes.
Well, another great semi-final there, and the big talking point in that one for me was the fact that Emmy's winning goal was scored with Ibrahimovic, who was a player he only had in his squad because he'd seen Brian use him so well in the season 2 final. So he sort of copied Brian and gave him a taste of his own medicine, you could say.
Yeah, we saw quite a lot of people take some inspiration from Brian's season 2 victory. We saw Leroy Fair getting used at some point over the weekend by a few other players. Obviously, Ibrahimovic was another addition for Emmy, and unfortunately for Brian, Ibrahimovic, who was perhaps his player of the tournament in season 2, put the final nail in his coffin.
Speaking about additions and changes to squads as well, one thing that Brian actually changed, which was quite interesting, is he added Ronaldo, who was the player that was pretty much the main person that you could say was missing from his season 2 campaign, and he only added him because the points that he won, the FIFA points he won from winning season 2, he spent on packs. He packed team of the season Pogba, and instead of putting him in centre mid, you know, maybe partnering with Yaya Toure, he wanted to keep the Toure and Fer partnership, so he sold Pogba and bought Ronaldo with the profits. Good little bit of wheeler-dealer action from Brian there.
Yeah, he's obviously looked at his team and realised my midfield isn't a weakness, it's my striker. So he's got Ronaldo in there, but unfortunately, sometimes when you do get Ronaldo in your team, you kind of feel forced just to give it him and hope he can do something special. Yeah,
and it didn't work out for Brian, didn't work out for you either, because he was your prediction and he was gone from the tournament. So we had a final that no one really expected between the newcomer Englishman Poacher and the Frenchman Emmy. Let's take a look at what happened.
Benzema, Ronaldo! It's a goal! He's come eventually. And then finally he gets breakthrough. He did it, goal number 2. Almost identical. Goal to chance though. He doesn't want poached egg on his face. It's 2-1. The Poacher is back. The Poacher only needs 1 goal to even things up, potentially take it to a silver goal. Oh no, but it could be a third. It is a third. That's not the first time we've seen Poacher concede straight after scoring. Still needs 2 goals. Di Maria on the ball, he's tried the finesse! Oh, what a goal! That's more like it! Poacher's absolutely turned it round with a swift reply. Oh, wow. But that's it, great turn, can it be a goal? Yes, yes, Danny Welbeck! Oh, what a goal. Emmy gets another one.
An amazing final, Dave. Emmy gets the trophy. Unlucky for Poacher, who just misses out.
Yeah, Poacher should be proud of his performance. To finish second in his first ever tournament is a great achievement. However, he's already proved that he can compete with the best, so I think we'll see him again.
Definitely, but Emmy was the winner on the day and he gets himself some amazing prizes, including $5,000, 20,000 FIFA points, 12 months subscription to EA Access, and of course, those 3 legends, Schmeichel, Moore and Bramer. So well done, Emmy. And before we tell you guys about how you can win yourself some legends, let's quickly reveal the winner of our goal of the season competition from season 2. The winner was called Addy Harding, and he accurately picked the Leroy Fer goal scored in the final by Vitality Brian as the winning goal. So well done, Addy. Enjoy your legends. Now it's time for our season 3 goal of the season competition, and we've picked some of the best goals scored from this weekend's tournament. Let's take a look. So for your chance to win, all you have to do is tweet your selection using the hashtag FuckChamps, and we'll choose a winner at random that agrees with our expert panel. Good luck. So, Emmy Boost 34 has booked his spot in the grand final on the 22nd and 23rd of August. He'll be joined by our Season 1 and Season 2 champions, Huge Gorilla and Vitality Brian. My question for you, Dave, is who do you think's got the best chance of winning out of those three?
Well, obviously they're all good because, you know, to win a tournament like this, you have to have something about you. In my opinion, it will be Brian, but it's not going to be easy.
We'll talk about all that and more in our preview show, which will be coming up in a few weeks. And don't forget, you guys could be joining us at the final as well. You can still win a place to play in the competition. All you've got to do is go to gfinity.net/legends, register, start playing in the online qualifiers, and like I say, we might be seeing you very soon indeed. But that's it from me and Dave today. Thanks for joining us again, pal, and we'll see you on the next one. Until then, don't go changing.